लेकिन अब तुम नहीं सुधरना चाहते तो मैं क्या करूँ? Audible? Are you people able to hear me well? Okay. So first of all, we are going to learn about memorandum. This is the short form for memorandum, right? Okay. All right. So let's get started. Yeah. Can you see whiteboard number 1? What is a memo? A little bit of background into the origins of the word memo will help clarify what their purpose is. So we will start there. Memorandum comes from the Latin noun memorandum and has the same roots as memore, which sounds very much like another word. Okay, I can think of any ideas yet? Not surprisingly. Memore translates as to recount, to mention, or call to mind. Okay. And I'm sure you have realized by now that it gives us the word memory. So from the word memory is derived from memore. So a memo can be considered as something that should be used to remind people of something. Okay? And that is exactly what it is. Memos in office. What is the role of a memo within the office? Well, first it's important to remember that memos are usually meant for use only within the offices and are sent through internal mail systems of the company. Fine. Anything that needs sending externally to clients or suppliers, etc., should be written in the more formal format of a letter. Second, they should be used only when the information needs to be put in writing, not as a way to avoid speaking with people face to face. Okay? And lastly, they should be clear and brief. If what needs to be communicated is long and complex, another format such as report may be more appropriate. Memos are often used to instruct about fire or health and safety procedures, new equipment, and so on. Remind. When the staff needs to remember an important time or date such as monthly meeting. Fine. Is it clear? Is this much clear? Okay. Yeah. Highlight. Informing others of changes in staff roles such as promotion or dismissal. How do you set out a memo? A memo can be set out in a number of ways, but most companies have a standard format that they use, and a typical example is given below. Memorandum or memo. 2. If you are sending this to more than one person, list all their names here. From, your name, date. Always include the date as a written record of when memo was sent. Fine. Subject. Each memo should deal with only one subject, and it is helpful to highlight it with bold or underline. Fine. Clear? Is this much clear? Very good evening, Arsha. Is this much clear? Okay. The body of the message goes in this space. This message should be brief but clear, and care should be taken to make sure that the grammar and spelling are correct. Remember to keep the language appropriate for the recipient. If the message is to colleagues on an equal footing, then colloquial language is okay. If you are addressing your superiors, make sure you are polite and respectful, right? So whom you are writing memo to, it determines what kind of language you should use for that. And if you need to issue a memo to your subordinates, make it clear what is required in that. End the memo with your initials. Stick to these basic principles and you soon will be churning out memos like a professional. However, is this much clear? Now, I'm going to show you a sample of the memo. So I'm just going to upload the sample memo on the board. Okay? So that you can get the clear idea of what memo is. Okay, so let me put the image on the board itself. Just give me a moment. Yeah, can you see it? Okay. Can you see it? So it should have a date, complete and current date, 2, reader's name and job title, from, your name and job title, subject, what the memo is all about. State purpose of a memo, give the facts, summary, explain the situation in more detail if needed. Discussion, any other information you need to present, now's your chance. Closing, make a courteous closing statement, do not use sincerely or other letter-like ending. Okay, necessary attachments you can put if it is needed there. Fine? Is it fine? Okay. Now, is it clear? Do you have any questions? On memos? Any questions? No. Alright. Just wait for a while. I'm just going to put one PPT on the board. Let's have a better understanding of what memos are, how to write it. Okay? So one PPT will be uploaded on the board in few seconds. Okay? I'm just going to put it now. Yeah. It's coming on the board. Just wait for a few minutes. Okay? Is it there? Can you see it now? Everyone out there? Are you able to see the PPT? The first slide of the PPT? Yep, correct. Okay. Yeah. Now, intra as well as inter-office way of communication. Fine? Memo or memorandums. What is a business memo? Let's deal with business memo. Basically, it is an in-house business letter. Like a business letter, a business memo is a type of professional writing. However, a business memo differs from an ordinary letter in several important ways. It is written in a specific format, which will be described later. I had already told you about it. Unlike a letter, you do not sign your name at the bottom of your memo. Instead, you write your initials next to your name at the top of the memo. Fine? Purpose of memo. A business memo serves a very useful purpose. It helps members of a business organization communicate without the need for time-consuming meetings. It lets someone know something they need to know in an effective and efficient manner. And it's short and crisp and concrete. So obviously it saves time. Miss Rena has asked me to arrange a working lunch for all members of the writing staff at the main office, sometimes before the end of the month. The purpose of this memo is to request authorization to purchase a set of audio output speakers and a modem for lab video lectures in classrooms. Fine, Pramavati. Used for all kinds, including short note, exchange information, request information, instruct employees. So you can use memo for all these purposes. Report results, if you want to send small reports, if you want to send internal proposals. Fine. Memo's role. Play an important role in management. Keeps employees informed. It also motivates employees, keeps their morale high. To achieve this goal, memo should convey the message in a clear and accurate way. Right? I'll just show it to you. Okay, so you want to see which slide? Wait, I'm going to go to that slide. This one. See, what is the purpose? Miss Rana has asked me to arrange a working lunch for all members of the writing staff at the main office, sometimes before the end of the month. The purpose of this memo is to request authorization to purchase a set of audio output speakers and a modem for lab video lectures in classrooms. Fine? Now, memo format: heading, opening, discussion, closing and summary. Main heading. 2. Reader's name and job titles from, date, year, subject, highlighted in some way. Fine. Just see it properly. This is the main heading. Clear? From line. It is a good idea to initial your name in handwriting. CC. Others who are involved. BCC. Not directly involved. Okay? Subject line. Should summarize the reason of the memo. Should be less 10 words or less, the subject of the memo. It's not a sentence, it is a long title. Opening. 3 parts: the context and the problem, the specific assignment or task, the purpose of the memo. Context. Event, circumstance or background of the problem you are solving. You may use an opening sentence such as, I reviewed the office reorganization plan. Include only what your reader needs, but it's sure it is clear. Fine? In the context part. Clear? Task. Describe what you are doing to solve the problem. If the action was requested, your task may be indicated by a sentence opening like, you asked that I look at specific. Okay? If you want to explain your intentions, you might say, to determine the best methods of controlling the percentage of rat extremities, I will suggest this. Okay? Purpose statement. Are you announcing a meeting, welcoming a new employee, or asking for input on adopting a new policy about lunch hour length? Discussion. In the discussion segment, give details about the problem. Do not ramble on incessantly, but do give enough information for decision makers to resolve the problem. So in the discussion session, just brief on the problem so that they can sort it out. They can get to know exactly what it is. Describe the task or assignment with details that support opening paragraph. That is problem. Closing. Close with a courteous ending that states what action you want your reader to take. Make sure you consider how the reader will benefit from the desired action and how you can make those actions easier. Fine? Is this much clear? Any questions? So I'm going to share one image where one office official memo is written. Okay. I'll just show it to you. Summary. This will help your reader understand the key points of the memo immediately. Email memo. This is the memo. Okay. Date. Okay. Gujarat University, Ahmedabad circular. Dear all staff members, this is to inform you that for winter season, kindly wear formal winter clothes. Zip, jacket, sweater and hood are strictly not allowed. The same shall be put in implementation with WEF 26/12/2014. Staff members found violating the rules shall directly be dealt with. This is applicable to all staff members at the university across all sections. Thanks and regards. HR Department, Gujarat University, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Fine. This is a memo. So just read it properly on your own. Clear, everyone? Okay. Now, what else you wanted me to cover? Prabhavati, what else you wanted me to cover? Circular. I actually forget. I teach many classes, so sometimes I do forget. So I'm sorry about it. Okay. So first of all, let's deal with what is circular, what are notices, and what are memos. Okay. So I have got a PDF file for this. Okay. Circular. It is the written formal document used for interdepartmental communication. Okay, it serves the same purpose as a notice and may be written for the same reason. The only difference between the two is notice is displayed at one place, whereas circular is widely circulated among the members. Okay, so I'll show you what memo this circular is. Okay. Okay. I'm just putting the documents on the board. Okay. No. So circulars are also known as flyers. Do you know that? Okay, fine. I'm just going to put the information now on the board itself. Okay, can you see it on the board? Can you see it on the board? There is some error actually. Wait, we'll just sort that out. Wait, please wait for a while. Okay, okay, wait. Yeah, can you see it now? Yeah, cool. Circular letter is one of the oldest types letter. This kind of letter originated in ancient times when people felt the necessity of circulating any message to a large number of people at a time in the same way. Generally, the letter that is used to circulate any special message to a huge number of audiences at the same time is known as circular letter. It is one of the cost-effective means of circulating information or introducing new products to mass people. Okay. However, circular letters are not only used in business but also in social, political, and personal affairs. Professor W. J. Weston said, "A circular letter is one which is meant to be read by a number of correspondents. It is of the nature of an advertisement and is usually a business announcement or an attempt to advance business." Okay. From the above discussion, we can say that circular letter is a kind of written announcement that is distributed to a large number of people to convey any commercial or non-commercial message at minimum time, cost, and effort. Drafting circular letter is purely an art. It should be drafted in such a way that it can attract readers' attention, can serve its purpose. Fine? Fine? Okay. I will show you how to draft it, but let's finish this first, okay? From the, okay. It should be, okay. Important for all advantages of circular letter. Circular letter circulates information relating to a company, its products and services to a large number of people at a time. It plays an important role in the growth and development of business. Its importance is briefly discussed below. Easy method of conveying information. Circular letter is the most easy, simple and effective way to convey any information to a high number of people. Achieving economy. Circular letters can be used for wide publicity of products. As a result, organizations can save cost of sending letters to different parties separately and can gain economy. It saves time. Circular letter transmits information to a large number of people at a time. It does not require reaching each individual separately. It saves time, less effort. Circulating information to each individual separately, it is going to be time consuming, right? So circular letter helps to overcome this problem. Through circular letter, we can communicate with large number of people at a minimum effort. Clear? Okay. Is this much clear? Any questions? Okay. Now, creating market. Through circular letter, a company can inform the potential customers about its products and services. In this way, new market can be created. Increasing consumers' confidence. Convincing and attractive circular letters can easily touch the reader's heart and thus helps us to enhance consumers' confidence on the company's product. Okay? Creating public consciousness. In circular letters, information like price, quality, utility, place of availability are mentioned in detail that make people more conscious about the product. Is this much clear? Okay, so I'm going to show you some samples for this. Okay, how to write that down. Okay, circulars. Fine. Okay, and it will also have got a sample for the same. It is also going to have a sample for the same. So should I put it on the board now? I hope you are enjoying this topic and you're finding it beneficial as well. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, now I'm going to put it on the board now. Okay. So basically, let's talk about office circular. It's the form of letter addressed to all office branches, okay, or departments of a company, and is drafted in such a way that information is useful and understandable to all concerned. So see, if a company wants to send, letter to all the departments or all the branches, a bank, particular bank, then for that they draft a circular and it is designed in such a way that it is understandable and useful for all concerned. The purpose of the circular is to circulate information, as the name suggests, circulate information contained in it. Whenever the management has to inform anything to the entire organization, it uses circulars. Fine. Yeah. Further, a circular may be issued for various purposes ranging from invitation to the office staff for a party to information about the installation of a card punching machine in the office. Okay. Office circular. It is a letter or memorandum addressed to a number of people or intended for general circulation in the organization. It is an intra-office communication which seeks to bring to notice important matters of the organization. And this is usually brief and precise. Fine. Yeah. It is the letter conveying some information from a businessman or organization to large number of customers or suppliers. It is an unsolicited communication sent to customers. Being unsolicited, it is persuasive in approach with an emphasis on your attitude and appealing format. See, unless and until it is having a appealing format, the circular, nobody is going to buy your product if you are sending it to the customer. The language should be simple. Technical terms may make it difficult. Okay, because general public might not understand it well. And if it is an office, then also, it's not like all the people working in offices have very good vocabulary. For that, it should be written in simple language. An office circular is in the form of a letter addressed by the office to all branches or departments. Fine. And the purpose is to circulate some useful information. Whenever the management has to convey anything to the entire organization or sometimes department, it uses an office circular. Yeah. Since there may be many occasions when a circular is issued by the management, and also since they pertain to different subjects or emanate from different departments, circular bears a reference number, which is self-explanatory of the purpose department for which it is issued. Fine. Note that in the example below, the reference number of the circular is HR02200550. Okay, the number it shows that circular is issued by human resource. Okay, in the second month of the year 2005, and that is it's the 5th circular of the year. Fine. So HR department, second one, it was issued in 2011, and it was the 5th circular. Second month. Okay, this is the month, this is the year, and this is the number. Okay, and department is HR. Clear, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Please let me know in the chat box. If not, please let me know. Okay. February 1, 2001, circular number HR 022001 to all employees. And okay, a 4-hour computer training program has been arranged for all employees on Sunday 5 February 2011 in the office premises. The program will start at 10 a.m. All employees are required to attend the program. SD Rajesh Suri, Human Resource Manager. Now, office circular for contribution to Tsunami Relief Fund. So again, here it's mentioned FD, the department, month, okay, year, and then 9 circular. Fine. To all employees, a devastating tsunami has struck the southern coast of India, leaving a vast trail of destruction, misery, and suffering. We appeal to all employees to contribute generously to the Tsunami Relief Fund. We got what does this mean? So if you ever get a circular, you'll get to know from the first, initials that which department has sent that. Here it's the financial department, finance department, right? Right, everyone? Any contributions to this fund is entitled to 100% income tax deduction. The contributions may be handed to Mr. Sahil Chaudhary, Finance Department, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday. Arvind Sahani, Finance Manager. Clear? Now, let's do one test. First of all, we are going to do the reading test. Okay? So you are going to get the link for the same. Okay? The reading test. You'll have to read it, and then you'll have to solve the question that is associated with that. Clear, everyone? Or let's do this picture description now. Okay. This is a listening comprehension. Okay. I'll just show you what has to be done. Wait. Just give me 2 seconds, please. Now, see, you have to listen and fill in the blanks, okay? Okay, so all the links you are going to get, you will have to solve the questions associated with that. Okay, you will have to, do whatever is being mentioned there. Okay, so first of all, we are going to do the reading test. Okay, so open this link. Okay, and then click on start. Okay, open this link and then click on start. Okay, please open it. Doing it or not? Please let me know in the chat box. Satish, Prabhavati, Sandeep, Kelvin, Sunil, Arsha, Kiran, are you solving it or not? Please let me know in the chat box. How about others? Okay, fine. Once you're done, just let me know. memo, okay, and the topic is there. I can understand, but just write the memo. The question paper is there on the board. The slide you can see on the board. You have to solve that. Okay, everyone? You have to write the memo if you want. If you are, if it is possible for you to write it in the chat box, that's okay. If not, then you have to write it down in a word file. Clear, everyone? Is it clear? Satish, Prabhavati, Kelvin, Sunil, Arsha, Seher, Ajit, Sandeep, and Kiran. So please write it down. This does happen in offices, right? No, you have to write the memo, Sandeep. You have to write a memo telling your employees to stop using office landline phones for making personal calls. Describe the exact, so you have to write the memo in the similar manner as I have taught you. Would you like to see the sample again before writing it down? You want to see the sample again, everyone out there? Okay, let me show you the sample once again, okay? Now, okay, this is the memo. Or wait, it is there in this only. This is a memo. Other wants to see it, so let them see it. This is a memo, just see it properly and then write down the memo. Okay, should I change the slide now? Should I change the slide now? Okay, I'm going to change it and I'm going to take it where we were, where the question is. Okay, so this is what you have to sort it out. You have to write a memo telling your employees to stop using office landline phones for making personal calls. You have to write it in the similar format as that of a memo, as that of a sample memo, which you have seen few minutes back. You have to describe the exact nature of the problem. What are the problems arising due to this scenario? Actions to be taken in case of defaulters. This is the last task for the day. And on Monday we are going to do a case study as well as this thing like HR itself. Okay. And if you want me to teach something specific under HR or under business English, just put that down in the feedback form itself. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm just going to the washroom. So please excuse me. With it? Is everyone done with it? Please show it to me. Okay. 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 Fine. Fine. Okay. Just finish it fast. So we are done for today. Do you have any questions? Anyone out there? Any questions for me? Anyone out there? Okay. Rest off we'll do on some other day. Okay. We just have less time. Yeah, notice and reports. I'm going to cover some other day. Okay. For now, this much is okay. 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 So thank you so much. Don't forget to fill the feedback form. I'll come to that. I'll surely cover it, but just give me some time. Okay. I have to cover other things as well. Okay. I hope you understand, Prama. Thank you so much. So see you on Monday. Please be there and please be on time. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sunil. Bye.